Hey everyone, welcome to Tuesday with Pastor Dan. Good to have those of you who are joining me for this. We've we've passed the January New Year, time. We're into that, and one of the questions that is asked to people is, "What are your resolutions? What are these things?" And I gotta admit, much like David here, see David, I scoff at resolutions. I scoff at them because I think um, they're always broken. We joke roughly, some of us that do and live in the fitness world, and more New Year's resolutions or the worst time to go to the gym is like literally January 1st. It is a slam full of New Year's resolutioners. And so we always joke, and it's kind of terrible, and I'll admit it. It's judgmental that 90% of them won't be there, and so we'll just have a 10% increase in the gym. I think we should be happy about having a 10% increase in the gym, even though I don't go to the gym anymore because I have home gym, which is a blessing. It's a wonderful thing. But it's the whole kind of I scoff at resolutions. Like, I'm just going to break them. They don't really come with true commitment because everybody just makes a resolution and I make a resolution to do this, eat better, whatever. And they're just kind of passive and they're not stick to itive. I think that's because we look at them wrong. I think that we should take time to look at the nudges coming from God to change. And that's what maybe we should do. What a perfect way is to look at the beginning of the year, a marker in time, and say, this is when I'm changing, and this is what I'm changing. I think that maybe might be the better way, and maybe that's just for me, is to mark it and say, this is what I'm changing. And that's super difficult, and that's super hard because, well, change frankly is very difficult. But I think that may be the better way for us as people of faith to go about looking at it, because God is the God of change. The prayer, Lord of all change, may I be open to your potential in my life. Amen. Like, that's a super good, super simple prayer, but Lord of all change. The reality is we're called to be people of change, agents of change, but also our lives should be changed, be morphing and changing and evolving and working so that we're better. We should always be looking at this. Which way, how is God nudging me to be better, to be different, to be, literally a better human being and a better follower of Christ? Like, that's the thing. And so maybe I scoff at resolutions because I don't feel as powerful as useful. Oh, I just make this resolution and then I break it and it's whatever. But these, to be agents of change in our own lives. What is God calling me to change? God's calling me to be healthier. Like, the nudges I feel, like, legitimately for me, we can call that self-esteem problems or body image issues, but like literally it's like, but if I don't make physical changes about who I am, blood pressure is going to get out of control. I might get diabetes. Like, all of a sudden, I'm not of any use to anyone because I could be dead. Like, now, I'm perfectly healthy people deal with health issues, like that stuff, sudden illness, whatever. We've seen it on, if anybody watches NFL. But there's also that, what is God calling me to change in my life? Big, little, health, spiritual. I think we have to take those nudges and use this month, this time period, is that time marker, January, to say, this is when and this is what I'm deciding. And so then we can kind of measure it against how we're doing. I pray that we're all looking out for the way God's calling us to change, to be better, more faithful people. Hope to see you soon. May you all have a blessed week.